Ari, what happened? So we are learning the match the pairs. First one, Emperor Alexander. Answer is Emperor of Greece. Second one, Megasthenes, ambassador of Seleucus Nicator. Third one, Emperor Ashoka. Ashoka, answer is Emperor of. What is the answer of this one? Emperor of. Hey, pumpkin. What is the answer of this?
Emperor. Third one only, no?
Emperor Ashoka's answer.
Of Rome.
Emperor Ashoka, he was emperor of Rome.
No.
Then
Emperor of Magadha.
Emperor of Magadha or Magadha. She replied, means she accepted, she is pumpkin. So Emperor Ashoka, the answer is Emperor of Magadha. So we have to write the answers in front of it. Okay, notebook not here. If it is there, then you should mention. Next, what is your opinion? What is your opinion now? Question number 5. Our answer, our opinion, we have to write. Alexander had turned back. Why he turned back? Alexander had turned back. Because our answer, because their own soldiers were tired. Emperor Alexander's own soldiers were tired and they were eager to go back. Emperor Alexander's soldiers were tired and they were eager to turn back. So they rebelled against their own Emperor Alexander. His own soldiers rebelled against his own king. So Emperor Alexander had to turn back because the soldiers were only not ready. So he had to turn back. Answers you will get on the page number 30. It is in reverse. Here you will get the answers. Okay. Here you will get the answers. What is the answers? His army had to serve hardship. The soldiers were eager to go back home. They rebelled against Alexander and was forced to turn back. His own soldiers rebelled and he was forced to turn back. It is our answer. The next question. Coins of the Greek kings were characteristics. Coins of the Greek kings were characteristic now. See, the Greek kings minted characteristic coins. Page number 30 only, here you will get the answers. Greek kings, they minted the coins during their time, during their age. On one side, the coin had a picture of the king. On the one side of the coin, it had a picture of the king who had minted the coin. What is the characteristic of their coins? From one side of the coin, the picture is there of the king, one who had minted the coin, that one who has started the coin. Their picture, their image is there from one side, and other side a picture of the Greek god, and another side of the coin there was a picture of a Greek god. Like in say, this is the characteristic of the coins. For example, see, I have this is one coin. This is one coin is here. Here on this coin, one side there is a emblem, national emblem. Lions are there, and from one side currency, how much rupees it is. Like same way, Greek kings coins, those were there. On one side of the coin, the pictures of the king, one who had minted the coin, and from another side, their deities, their god's picture is there. Okay, I will keep, otherwise it will fall. 1 rupees means 1 chocolate you will get. Value is there, no? Small baby children, they will take 1 rupees and they will go to shop. Mama, give me chocolates. The next question is here now, third one. Emperor Ashoka decided never to wage war against. It is too much nice that Emperor Ashoka, he had decided never to wage war against. Why did he decided to never to wage war against? This is a question. Okay. So we have to write the answers of this question. Emperor Ashoka decided never to be wage war against there. So the answer Why did Emperor Ashoka decided never to be waged war against? Why he decided not to fight? Answers we will get on the page number 31. Page number 31 here, Kalinga War. Where is the answer? Answer is on the Kalinga War. So Ashoka was deeply moved by the bloodshed. Why he decided never to wage war again? Because he was deeply moved by the bloodshed. For example, this is the battlefield, this is the ground, and on this ground what is there? Totally blood was there everywhere. So the ground was full of the blood, and the blood was flowing like a river water. So like same situation was there. He had seen the pictures of that situations, the war areas. The battlefield area was totally covered with the bloodshed, and he had deeply touched or moved by seeing that bloodshed of Kalinga War. So Emperor Ashoka decided never to wage war against. These answers we will get here. Say this properly on this page number, Kalinga War. Below that only we will get the answer. Okay. So in this way we have completed this question answers. Now the next question is describe in your own words. Answers we have to be described in our own words. Public welfare works of Emperor Ashoka's. Public welfare work. What kind of activities he had started or he did for the peoples, for the welfare of the peoples. Public welfare activities. Point is there. Emperor Ashoka's public welfare activities. On this name only point is there. Public welfare activities. Here we get the point. Public welfare activities. We can see the picture. These pictures. Here is the point. Public welfare activities. In this point only we will get the answer of Emperor Ashoka's public welfare activities. It is on the page number 33. So, what kind of activities were started by Emperor Ashoka for the welfare of the common people? Emperor Ashoka started the public welfare activities or facilities there. He made a provision for free medicines. We can write our answers. Emperor Ashoka made the facility for the public welfare. Among that, he made the facility of the free medicines in his empire. Medicine should be free. In our present time also, when you go to the government hospital, then a medical treatment is little bit free of cost. You will get the medicines only, I think 5 or 10 rupees only charges are there. Instead of that, if you go in a private hospital, then doctor consulting fees is only of the 150 rupees or 200 rupees. Medicine is another only. Once you go to hospital, then minimum 1000 rupees will be spent. Instead of that, if you go in government hospital, then in 10 or 20 rupees you will get all the treatment. So he had started the free medicine facility in his kingdom and medical treatment for the people as well as for the animals. Medical treatment he started provided for the people as well as the animals. In our city also, in our Udgir, there is a veterinary college for the animals. Those who have the animal, if their animals are not feeling well, then they will go toward the veterinary college, veterinary hospital for the animals. This side is the veterinary hospital. Have you went there? Do you know veterinary hospital? No. Do you know veterinary hospital? Don't know. Very nice. Mostly animals, if they are not feeling well, then they will go toward the animals hospital. So veterinary hospital they started medical facility for the animals. He built many roads and planted tree for the shade. Road he built, Emperor Ashoka built the road and planted tree for the shade on the road on the both side. If road is there on the both side, if the trees are planted and trees are tall and the shade is on the road, then too much nice you feel, no? Especially if you are traveling in summer. If you are doing journey in summer, then that journey is too much interesting. He had planted the tree for the shade on the both side of the roads. Also he dug wells and built the dharamshalas. Emperor Ashoka built the dug, or what he did? He dug out the wells for providing water facility and built a dharamshala. Dharamshala where the travelers can be rest at night, where they can take the rest, where they can eat, they can relax and they can go for the next journey. Like in say, this facility was started by Emperor Ashoka's welfare activity. The next question, means of entertainment and the sports of the Maurya period. What kind of means of entertainments or the sports were there? See, during the time of Maurya period, different festivals were celebrated or the functions were celebrated as a means of entertainment. On the page number 34, village and the towns, they celebrated that. For music concerts were there, music concerts, means of entertainment. In that only music concerts were started as a part of entertainment. Wrestling booths were also organized. Kushti, dangal, wrestling booths, and the chariot race were also very popular. Along with that, board games like chess also played there. Chess was also called as a Ashtabad. So these were the means of entertainment during the time of Maurya period. Like in this way, I have given the all question answers to you. This one you have completed, write in your notebook, and after completing these answers in your notebook, you can send me the photocopy of your answers up to Monday. You can send today and tomorrow, 2 days you have to complete this homework. Okay, bye bye.